area, I think, where technology has impacted leadership is in really revolutionizing our concept of space. In today's world, thanks to technology, thanks, for example, to social platforms, we have unlimited space to have ongoing discussions in a scalable way with the people that we impact.
So the ability of a great leader is to deploy leading edge technology to make your organisation successful, but to engage the people and to understand why the organisation needs to change to survive. I think leadership's the same as it's always been. I think what people want is purpose. They want clarity of vision about where an organisation is going. They want to trust in their leaders, and they want to know that the leader cares.
I think what's different today is we're asking our leaders to take people along the decision-making process journey with them, given the fact that we have unlimited access to the kinds of communications platforms for people to be privy to that decision-making process.
Well, I still think leadership is about making good decisions, and that's still the case. But in the digital age, I don't think it's an excuse anymore not to be technically knowledgeable.
I think leadership is changing dramatically because the business model is changing. As these new technologies come in, the whole way we think about delivering business, what we do and how we manage it has got to change, and change dramatically and much faster than it ever has before.
It's not so much leadership has changed, but the environment that we're working in has changed. You know, if you think about the velocity of change, in both politically and economic, the speed of technology change within organisations, I think, what a leader's got to do is be able to scan the horizon and be very agile, bring learning in from outside the organisation, and then transform an organisation at pace.
You have to just be so much more forthcoming. You have to be braver as well about your insecurities and about what you don't know. It's okay in today's era to just directly say, this is something that I'm not sure about, this is something I need to figure out.
I think the key capability for a leader in the next decade is to build an organisation and a culture where people have autonomy, where they're encouraged to learn and development, and there's clarity about purpose. If you can do that, if you can create that kind of culture, that type of environment, then people will be engaged and they'll give discretionary effort, and you will outperform your competitors. And if you do that, you'll be a successful organisation.
Essentially, I think leaders need the ability to adapt. In the past, leaders have been very constrained in their roles, and they actually have a fairly well-defined set of responsibilities. In future, those responsibilities will flex and change as the digital revolution sort of hits again. We're now in the stage of the fourth estate, the fourth industrial revolution, and leaders have got to adapt to that, being able to be effective.
It's definitely about recruiting for potential and thinking about how people have the right attitude and what you can be doing to help nurture the talent. And in terms of great leadership, it's about appreciating and understanding what you're good at and then getting all of the talents around you, whether that be your real team or your virtual team or both, so that you have clear goals and collectively you can achieve it and develop colleagues at the same time. Fabulous.
People don't want perfection in leadership anymore. What they want is a really brilliantly orchestrated process that they can be part of.